Hey everyone, it's Vicki here and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm actually going to show you guys how I put in these passion twist crochet synthetic hair extensions. Yes, it's a synthetic. Ooh, I can't talk today. Yes, it's synthetic, and the website is right over on Amazon. The link will be down in the description box if you guys want to check it out. It's only $29.99, and you actually get 6 bundles. I only use 3 because I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm just being honest. I didn't know what I was doing, but it still came out cute and nice. So I'm actually going to show you how I personally did it. And yeah, let's get right into the video. So I started off doing box braids, and then I decided to start on the sides and then try and work my way back to the back. But as y'all can see, I was having issues. This is the first time I ever did anything like this. I've never worn weave ever in my life. Not even as a child, not even doing like different hairstyles. So this was a whole new experience for me, and I never knew what to do or how to do this. So I watched a couple YouTube tutorials, and this is the process that I saw how to do it. But not saying that it was a bad process. I probably would do this the next time I would ever crochet my hair, because me and cornrows do not work. I despise cornrows. No shade to anybody else that prefers the cornrows or prefers to braid their hair up when they do a protective style, but cornrows are just not for me. I am a bun, bantu knot type of person, so that's why it's just not my technique for me. So I would probably do the box braids the next time instead, but it's just, yeah, lesson learned when you're doing weave for the first time. Figure out a process that works for you, and cornrows is not for me. That's no go. Part that I realized that I was going to have issues, because I rarely ever do my own hair. I can braid like the sides and the top, but when it comes to the back of my head, yeah, we gonna have some issues. I figured out a way to cornrow my hair, so I ended up doing that. That's what I ended up doing to make this process easy. My cornrows is a little jacked up, and this is how I ended up doing all my hair all across my head. My daughter helped me out. I paid her to help me, so that way this can go a lot faster and the process can go a lot faster. But it worked out in the end because I loved how it came out, and it made it a lot simpler to have somebody else to help me, especially for the back of my head, because I can't see. As y'all saw, I was struggling. All right. this is the end result of my hair, and I hope you guys enjoy the vlog, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye guys.
Hey guys, I'm in my basement because I had to do some sneak stuff to get the stuff down here because the baby was up, and I did this at like 5:30, 6 o'clock this morning. So there's more stuff underneath here that you guys see on top, but this is just the gist of what I got. I will actually do a proper what I got my kids for Christmas later on tonight when they all sleep. I just wanted to get this done and over with. But yeah, I got a lot more stuff for the baby than I did for the older kids. I didn't get a lot for the older kids because y'all already know what I've been dealing with these older kids. So, but I did go out my way and buy them a little something. So, yeah, this is what I got so far. My basement. I'm in my basement. So, this is what it's hidden in the corner. So now the goal is to not have the kids come down here for the next 24 hours.
Now the discs are not herniated or ruptured. You have some slight bulging to the disc.
Yeah.
So that's because that can be an indication that your back is I hate to say weak, but you don't have the support, from your abdominals. So it puts pressure on your discs.
Back to what it's supposed to be doing.
Exactly. But thankfully it's not out of alignment. This is where it gets narrow. Okay? You have narrowing of what's called the foramen. Okay, they call that foraminal stenosis. So the nerve has very little room around it as it's coming through, so it can get pinched on very tight. These are the nerves that form the sciatic nerve.
Oh, wow.
So when you get pain down the back of the leg, now pain and tingling is your back.
Yeah. Okay.
That's not your hip.
Yeah.
Your hip is your hip pain and groin pain.
Yeah.
And that's for the most part, that's when I walk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right.
That's when I walk.
Is that what you feel mostly?
Most of the time when I walk.
What about the sciatic pain? Do you have that?
That's when I sit. The longer I sit, the more everything just dies.
Goes down the leg. There is some irritation of the nerves that form the sciatic nerve. But he's going to do an injection because, he wants to know whether or not the hip is inflaming the sciatic nerve. That does happen, but most likely your hip is your hip.
He said it's real rare, but he told me, he said, your hip is older than what you are.
Oh, yeah.
I'm used to seeing
no
older
question.
patients with your hip. He
Oh,
said
absolutely.
hip replacement is coming.
Yeah, no,
And he said, I want to see what the steroid does. That's what he told me. I want to see what the steroid does.
Yeah, the steroids may hold it off for a while, but at least your back is not to needing an operation or anything like that.
Okay.
But what might help is sometimes the cortisone injections in the low back can help out.
Okay.
How frequent is the leg pain every day? You have it every day?
Every day, yeah.
So it would be worth getting rid of it for a while. Cross-section cuts going through your body like this. So the spinal cord is in the middle. The white is the cushion of fluid around the nerves, around the spinal cord. When you come down to the low, like between the 4th and the 5th vertebrae, here you can see, here's the disc, and here's that opening for the nerve. Okay, so as a nerve leaves the sac, it can be pinched on right here and right there. You get it in both legs, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that looks pretty symmetrical. When you go down to L5 and the sacrum, it's even tighter, and you have huge joints between each bone. That's another thing. That's what I wanted to tell you. These are knuckled. Your facet joints are very knuckled. I mean, they're like they're like the hip joint. They're like overlapping and wrapping around one another. So that's part of your problem too. Facet. These are called facet joints. They allow you to move. But when they're arthritic, like yours are, your movement is restricted.
Is that why I get lightheaded if I drop something on the floor and I'm standing up and I have to try to bend down and pick it up?
You get back pain?
I'll get down there. It hurts to get down there to pick it up, but when I'm on my way up, I get lightheaded.
Was it pain you're feeling? Or something like that?
Pain, stiffness, and like someone's like doing that to my back.
Like a jarring.
Yeah.
Well, they can do shots in the facet joints too, but this is from wear and tear.
Yeah.
This is from you being very physical, and like your hip. You don't see this usually in somebody who's just 35. This is something you would see in somebody 65. Maybe you have a predisposition to it, but I think it's more physical. If you did a lot of heavy lifting type work or a lot of repetitive bending, twisting, stuff like that, did you do that kind of stuff?
Yeah, doing asbestos.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So that wears out your back. You can physically rehabilitate some of your problem, I think.
Yeah.
But yes, without the abdominal muscles, you don't have support like everybody else, and there's a load on your spine. So that could be why this looks so bad too.
Okay.
And that's been 5 years now, right?
Yeah.
Since that surgery.